Hi all and welcome back to Nick Morel at Nick Morel Abstracts, and tonight I'm going to show you another ghost pour. Just someone we done it in hyperspace, the last one. A lot of people saying it was too fast. What is it? A slow down version. So I'm going to try and create, say, a ghost pour swipe. I'm going to try and do something a bit different just to mix it up a bit. I'm going to do an off-center swipe, so I'm going to come a lot more swipe this end, smaller this side. I'm going to have a white background this time instead of the silver on the last one. I'm just going to try the white background, and the one we use obviously is the Peebo 41 opaque, as I use on all my backgrounds. So we're going to put that on. So this one is inspired by my American sister, Kathleen Osmore, who's done a lot of this sort of work. And we've been messaging on Facebook, and I'm just going to show you. So a lot of her work's been fantastic. Check her out. And we're just going to do the boring bit now. So colours we'll be using in this swipe. So white background. We're going to be using some Mars Black, the number 26 Peebo. We're going to be using the 351 Tad of Silver Peebo High Velocity. 355, which is the Copper Iridescent Metallic. This is a nice colour. That will give me my brown. All mixed with Liquitex Pura Medium, 50-50. 50-50, and guaranteed to give you a perfect, shiny, glossy finish. Never cracks on 50-50. It's perfect. We're going to be using the towel swipe on this one. And we've got the gold in there as well, which is the 350, which is the rich iridescent gold. Quite a bright gold, this one, but obviously as there's not too much in the swipe, we go for the brighter gold, the metallic. And this is a really good gold. The metallic Peebo High Velocity. And they're the colours, just the simple colours we're using. Oh, I did mean to say we've got a little bit of pearl white in that as well. Just the pearl white we're going to add, just to give a slightly different tone of white coming through the swipe, hopefully that way. So just the boring bit now. So you can fast forward this. The colours out of the way. But the boring bit of getting the whites down. Again, just spread out. Mix with water some of this 50-50. I have this quite, with the swipes, different to the other pours I've been doing. Well, it's quite a runny consistency. I will show you on the smaller one. So the consistency, again, the other mixes we do like a warm honey with the pours, with the golds, but this one a lot runnier with the swipes. So when you swipe with the colours, you get a lot more lacing, and it moves easy with the towel. Too thick, you're just dragging the paint away. So again, get plenty over. So this is the boring bit. This tonight is a 30 by 20 Winsor Newton canvas, which I tend to use. Great canvases. And so there's no way, whichever way you want to do this, just spread it all out. Just try and do this as quickly as I can, because I know this is a boring bit. Just get it all over as even as you can. and then we're going to tilt it. We don't want no palette marks, we want it quite a smooth before we start swiping. Again, you can make sure your edges are well covered, but as you've probably seen in a lot of my work, I tend to frame all my work, and we just simply take the canvas off the wooden frame. So there's no right or wrong reason of getting this spread out. I just simply use a big palette knife to get the majority over, and then I should just tilt up and try and get an even coat. So I'm not too worried about the edges. You can be more concerned with the edges. I'm not, as this will be going to frame in this one. So please fast forward this if you don't like this bit. It's quite a boring bit. Now, we were going to tilt and just try and get it moving. Just try and run some of that off and try and get a smoother look. As you can see, you're just going to get them marks, so you want to quite run off and get it as smooth as you can. Come the other way. And say, please excuse this boring bit, but I thought I'd just show you the way I do it. It's probably the way you all do it. Just try and run some of that off. As you can probably see, it's all taped up underneath. There we go, it's quite a smooth finish now. And that way you just give it all the palette marks. There's no right way of doing that. A few lumps there. So you're going to swipe through some of that anyway to smooth it out even more. Smooth it out. Might just talk through that quickly, just give it some of them air bubbles. Wiping some of the paint off as I bought my new tool today. My other heat gun packed up, so present to me today. And this torch I use is just from a cook shop. Propane, great little tool. I know some people use the massive ones, brew paint. But say this one, just a small cookware one. It's got a high setting as well, but it's from the local cook shop. I think it was 29.99 English pounds, and that's all you need. So you just refill the gas in the end. Perfect for this pouring methods. Now I've got my cups picked up. Now I've got them in little smaller cups, just easier to run across. So like I said, I'm probably going to go for sort of 3/4 down. Normally go halfway and then swipe. I'm just going to try and do a slightly different one. So a smaller swipe this end, larger that end. And again, this is the copper going down, the metallic copper. Lovely colour this one. So we're going to head about here. And so just run off till you get it, and then stripe in. That's fine. Add some more of that in a minute. Just get your colours down. I'm going to go next with a bit of silver, metallic. With the silver. I'm going to put the pearl white last. Bit of black. So I'm going to go quite light on the paints here. These are the ones that are swiping down. I'm going to go a bit thicker because I'm swiping up. So we've got the golds. We just need the gold now into that as well. Just going to try and run that. Just don't matter if it runs over, they mix. That way it'll create a different effect. So you've got your golds, a little bit of pearl. Again, that can go in mix as well. Pearl white's lovely. Just give it a different tone. Might add a little bit of black to that in a minute. So now we're going to go up with the colours now. So we're going to go to a bit of silver. Same sort of pattern. Run it off. Just a bit heavier on these ones. A bit more paint coming up. So we've got that. Bit of gold. I've also have the gold mixed up as well if you need any more. But I just find these little cups easier to control. So I might just add a little tiny bit more gold into the cup. And add that in a minute. So we've got the gold. We're going to add a bit of black. Your Mars black. Again, always keep some paint back in case you need some more. Your Mars black. Bit of pearlescent. And again, run out of that, but we've got some more. Pearlescent. Mars black. Just build some more colours. So I added some more copper into this now, which gives you like your brown basically. But this metallic copper, great colour this one of my favourite colours. Might put a bit more pearlescent into that. So I want a heavier effect coming up. So I might add more gold into that. Get a nice blend. Autumnal colours. A bit more black. And so we're going to try and swipe from around this mark. All them colours up and all them colours down. lost a bit of black there. I'm just going to add a bit more black into the bottom bit. I may just add a tad more of the copper, just a tiny bit. Use the last bit up. It's fine. Always tidy down. And you've probably seen people use this. We're simply going to drag some kitchen roll. We've got some kitchen roll here, and we just wet about the last 1.5 inches to 2 inches, and then we swipe ahead. So we're going to lay that in about there, and let it suck up a bit of paint. And then drag through nice and slowly, and hopefully that should be getting finer towards, and that's perfect, towards the end. That's fine. And use the same bit of tissue. So let it fall in, let it take the paint up, and then come down. And that's a great effect. Obviously looking at a natural line there, different colours coming through, and obviously a deeper, and it's going to go fine. It's going to ghost more here as it dries out and sell up. And obviously just discard that piece of tissue. Just use one piece. I'm probably going to go on the end now. You may want a smaller one, and just try and work out your sizes. So in fact we'll go with a bigger one in the middle again. Should work out about fine. So spray down, and then just try and drop it in about roughly the same area. Let it grab your paints and pull through. And so not too fast, not too slow, nice and smooth, and then you can start coming up towards the end. And pulling up towards the end, you've got deeper colour getting lighter. And now just drop that in, and then take the paint again and pull down. I've got some different effects there, golds and silvers coming through. And so once we torch this is all going to sell up and change, but very autumnal colours. So just wet the bottom up again, and should be perfect. Again, let it suck your paints and pull through. Try and keep it straight as possible, and then start coming up towards the end, and that way you get a lighter finish towards the ends. And again, and drag down. And so some great effects there. Again, just a heavier. We're just going to run the torch through that. These all change as they dry. You get different effects. So it's starting to sell up here. And so some stunning effects through for the coppers and the blacks. I don't know if you can see that properly, but some lovely autumnal colours there. And so you can leave this, you can second swipe through again, you can add some more colour, and swipe with a swiping tool. You've seen a couple I've done with that, but this one, I'm just going to see what happens as it dries, and just to create this effect. So this one's quite nice. So we've got a shallower and 3/4 swipe, and just create something a bit different effect. So as this sells up, you can see it's all changing now. It's going to get more wispy as it dries here, and you get different tones. So very autumnal tones in this with the golds, say the coppers and the golds, and the blacks come through here. So different effects. And so you see it now, it's starting to sell up. And so that's a simple swipe, easy to do, but creates stunning effects. And when these are framed up, high glossed up, different to the pores. I always think they're more abstract, like these become a lot more abstract. But so this is all going to change through here. I'll post a picture of this once it's dried and sealed up. But I just like to see what happens with these ones rather than swipe again. You can just keep swiping, playing with it. As I did with the black one, with the golds, the reds, the blues. That was a 2 swipe. So we've done the kitchen roll swipe there, and then you can run some more colour through again, and you can either use the plastic tools, which I use the plastic tools, and you can literally just swipe up and add colours. But this one, I just want to see what happens and show you just with a simple effect like that. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that one. And that's a way just to create a simple swipe with the autumnal colours. Okay, so I hope you liked that one, and say please like and subscribe to my channel, Nick Morel Abstracts. Lots more tutorials coming up there. And I thank you all. We've hit over 1,000 subscribers now, so thank you to that. That was amazing, really, to get 1,000. I never thought it would go that way by just putting a few videos up. But I hope you're all learning from this, and say check Kathleen Osmore out. Her stuff is amazing. And that's my American sister. Okay, so we'll catch you for the next one. Goodbye.